Oh, come on.
Enemy contact! Target is inside!
Infrastructure Security Agency.
Stand by. Repeat. UAV recon. Stand by. UAV online. Hardpoint is ours. Sentry gun deployed.
Tango down!
Our UAV has been destroyed.
Enemy contact! Target down!
Focus on exploring options for potential cyber attacks. So why should Americans care about that? Well, at the end of the day, these networks, these systems...
Sentry gun ready to deploy.
This is really what...
Hardpoint identified.
It's our power. It's our water. It's how we get money from the bank. It's how we get gas.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
The grocery store. That infrastructure is at risk of malicious cyber activity. Easterly also
Target inside! Shot!
consequences in cyberspace.
Contact!
Hardpoint contested.
Malicious cyber activity is part of the Russian
Enemy down! Enemy contact! Tango down! Enemy contact!
In Europe, there could be an uptick
Changing
in
mag, cover
cyber
me.
activity, and there could be deliberate retaliatory attacks for the very severe, very punitive sanctions
Contact the enemy!
allies have
Hardpoint contested.
Enemy contact!
to levy on Russia.
I'm hurt.
And the Russian government may
Hardpoint locked down.
use these capabilities, this preparatory activity, the exploration for potential cyber attacks, to have a real impact on the American people.
Hardpoint identified.
The invasion likely
not going as Putin
Enemy
plans,
down!
there
Enemy
goes
targets in sight!
could be putting more pressure on Russian intelligence officials. The cybersecurity system wants to stress every organization and business large and small
Friendly airstrike incoming.
against cyber incidents.
Target down!
Communication systems and software organizations can also
Contact enemy! Headshot!
So,
Enemy contact! Enemy down!
We tied for the lead. We've taken the lead.
Contact with enemy! Need backup! Enemy down! Enemy contact! Need backup! I'm hurt! Enemy down!
Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost.
Need backup! Enemy contact! I'm hurt! Need backup! Target down! I'm hurt! Enemy down! Contact with enemy!
It's too close. Fight harder. We lost the lead.
Need backup! I'm hurt! Target's in sight!
Hardpoint locked down. We tied for the lead. Watch out. Enemy orbital laser deployed. We've taken the lead. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Target down.
Be careful. Enemy swarm activated. It's too close. Fight harder. We lost the lead.
Sight. Enemy contact. Contact with enemy!
Defeated. Don't let this happen again.
Target's in sight.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point contested. Hard point is ours. We've taken the lead.
Boom! Headshot! Need backup. I'm hurt!
Hard point contested.
Need backup.
Hard point locked down.
Target down!
Hard point lost. Enemy UAV spotted.
Contact with enemy! Need backup!
Hostiles have the hard point.
Sniper! Get down! Sniper! Need contact.
Tied for the lead.
Contact with enemy!
We lost the lead.
Thinking about retirement,
Not gonna deal with that.
she'll get some help from Fidelity to envision what's possible. Fidelity can help her prioritize her goals by looking at her full financial picture. Plus, they'll help her pick an investment strategy, one she's comfortable with. And with a clear plan to get to retirement, Raina can enjoy wherever she's headed next. That's the planning effect from Fidelity.
Next on Eyewitness News at 6, a man describes how he took on 3...
Be careful. Enemy swarm activated. Enemy airstrike incoming. Be careful. Hostile sentry gun in your AO. Enemy UAV spotted.
Contact with enemy! Target down!
Before we go tonight, the image is now 1 month and a day into this war. More than 10 million
Be
Ukrainians
careful.
displaced.
Enemy swarm activated.
Buildings stuck down.
Need backup!
EMP! More families say goodbye. So many of you have reached out to me asking how to help.
Be advised. Hostile sentry gun spotted.
ABC. Thank you for watching. I'm your voice.
Being online. Hostile stealth chopper inbound.
Oscars Live, Sunday on ABC 13.
Now on Eyewitness News, questions follow Deshaun.
What's with the lag?
EMP out! Contact with enemy! Headshot!
Hostile sentry gun in your AO. Stealth chopper.
Start with Deshaun Watson as we know he spent
Target's in sight! Enemy contact!
they're answering questions.
Changing mag!
Assault and harassment claims he's facing.
Sports Director Greg Bailey is here now with some of the key comments that Watson made today. Greg?
Be careful. Enemy swarm activated.
Press conference today.
Enemy contact! Enemy in sight!
Against him declaring, I've never
Wow.
assaulted anyone. Watson says he's not capable of the allegations leveled against him in the 22 civil lawsuits. He says that's
I did the dishes, Mom.
my mom didn't raise
Long
me.
time ago.
Contact with enemy! Enemy down!
What?
She hopes Watson is open to counsel.
No?
Deshaun denies that he needs that kind of help.
Contact with enemy!
Advised. Hostile stealth chopper inbound.
Target's in sight! Contact with enemy!
Destroy enemy stealth chopper.
Need backup! Let's go this way! Target's in sight!
On the football side, Watson denies that his brand new $200
Be advised. Hostile sentry gun spotted.
in Cleveland. And he
Contact with enemy! Target's in sight!
also
Tango down!
We're just both passions. So for me to be able to accomplish the things that I want to do,
Target's in sight!
Recon ready for deployment.
yeah, it was the time with the rest of
Being online.
Watson
We're losing this
is
fight.
clear he has no intention of settling any of the 22 lawsuits filed against him.
Hostile stealth chopper inbound.
Target's in sight! Reloading! Cover me!
hunter killer.
Enemy
Bruh.
contact.
Yeah, it's a scary situation because here in Sugar Land, you have families who live in multi-generational homes. In this house in particular, right behind me, there were 7 or 8
Contact with
people
enemy.
living in the home at the time.
Enemy contact. Headshot. Target's in sight.
To hear Ryan Williams at his home began like any other.
My daddy and my uncle is they opened the back door.
Let's go this way.
Drinking coffee.
But as the 2 elders chatted over coffee and got ready to take off,
Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted.
barged in and tied up his loved ones.
I'm my father.
Be careful. Enemy swarm activated.
How old is your daughter? How's she doing today?
She okay.
The home invasion began, led awake by his wife. He quickly
Hostile sentry gun in your AO.
I tried to shoot, but my gun is not loaded. And then they
God damn, why's my stick drifting now?
I loaded and I shoot them outside. I shoot 2 times outside, but they went so fast. And then they jumped to the wall.
Be advised, hostile self-jumper inbound.
and everyone in the family is okay.
Need backup.
But it traumatized the Wynn family.
Contact with enemy.
Out of the papers.
I've never heard anything like that happen before in the time that I've been here.
Enemy in sight. Let's go this way. Target's in sight.
Sugar Land police say the family owns several businesses and believe they were targeted, but would not elaborate.
Warning, enemy nuke has been launched. Repeat, enemy nuke has been launched.
Investigation. We're going to talk to our neighbors and our friends here, but this is a safe community. There's no reason to feel that this is going to happen again.
This is unbelievable. My
Enemy UAV spotted.
Contact with enemy. Target's in sight.
Launched a program tagged your January, but chose to extend it once they saw the magnitude of this problem. ABC 13 in the newsroom with the impact. HCTRA says it's
Enemy contact.
Gina, what's the opposite of trying
Target's
to
in sight.
I swear, Think Life doesn't want me to have nice things.
Headshot.
on the road here in Houston? I saw dozens today while I was putting together the story. But the Harris County Toll Road Authority said
Enemy contact.
they've actually seen a 45% decrease in the number of
Let's go this way.
on the
Pick it up,
tollways
team.
since they ramped up their efforts. This fall,
Target's in sight.
it's filled with more than 1,100 citations that the Harris County Toll Road Authority has given drivers with fake paper plates in the month of March.
Contact with enemy.
All the time on the toll road. And you'll see a lot of these TIM tags, and we're stopping them.
Their intention is to rid the tollways of fraudulent tags altogether, which is why they've extended the
Let's go
time
this
for
way.
campaign.
Need backup.
But in the process, toll road deputies have recovered.
I'm guarding this spot.
They've cleared warrants.
Enemy
identified
contact.
people who have
Never mind.
stolen cars, and taken dozens of people to
Okay.
jail. Sergeant Alex Gonzalez says this month the crackdown led them to 2
I'm done with this control now.
wanted by the U.S. Marshals.
All this was just generated off a simple, fictitious tag stop.
Law enforcement says they really saw a spike of fake paper plates on the tollways at the start of the pandemic when Governor Abbott.
Commissioners for it did not violate the Federal Voting Rights Act nor the U.S. Constitution.
Activists are now responding to a federal lawsuit filed
filed against Galveston County that challenges its redistricting plan. The suit claims the county violated the Voting Rights Act when it passed a new map right here back in November after the release of the 2020 census data. Well, Democrats argue they will no longer have black or Hispanic representation in an area where minorities make up nearly 50% of the population. So we talked to the presidents of LULAC about the makeup of the county versus the representation.
It's about 45% between Hispanic and African American of the minority of the population of that area, and it's kind of like your approach. The census might not cover your property. It may be 50%, and if you have 50% of the population, should you not have maybe 50% of the representatives at that table look like the community?
I'm back with my new controller.
The FBI has arrested a Galveston County martial arts instructor who was captured on camera.
Let's see if it could try to stick drift me now.
January 6th insurrection. Agents arrested John Lammons on Thursday on multiple charges, including entering a restricted area. The FBI shared
Target's inside! Contact with enemy!
Now, federal indictment says
Target's inside! Enemy contact! Back up!
He's not stealing my throw.
Contact with enemy! Headshot! Back up! Back up! Enemy contact!
System guns has been destroyed.
Contact with enemy! Back up! Target's inside! Headshot!
Kill confirmed.
Enemy contact!
Hostile nuclear drone inbound. Central gun ready for deployment. Check all systems. UAV online. Shotgun cutters is ready to deploy.
Reloading!
This is extremely
Target's inside! Contact with enemy!
Kill confirmed. UAV recon ready for deployment.
was a high cases among
at the numbers that show just how much the Cougs are favored to win the whole NCAA tournament.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
Of a Rio Grande Valley mother who's sitting on death row for the murder of her daughter.
In southeast Texas, you'd be hard-pressed to find a cloud here or anywhere across the great state. Current temperature is 83 degrees. That humidity is incredibly low, 14%. It's going to get even warmer across the state this weekend with highs near 90 in San Antonio. We've also got some pollen and pollution problems to chat about in your weekend forecast.
And our weekend steer clear. As you head to the coast, you'll see a major closure on 288. This is all lanes closed southbound at 342 through Monday morning at 5 a.m. as they finish this.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Enemy! Back up!
Destroyed enemy UAV.
Major closure to really slow you down.
Enemy contact! Target down! Enemy contact!
Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed.
Enemy contact!
Enemy UAV spotted. Sentry gun ready to deploy. Shotgun cutter is ready to deploy. Kill confirmed.
Target's inside! Headshot!
Kill confirmed.
Enemy in sight. Enemy contact. Target down! Enemy contact!
Kill confirmed.
Contact enemy! Get down! Back up! Target's inside! Contact enemy! Enemy contact! Contact enemy!
Kill confirmed.
Enemy contact. Target's inside. Headshot.
Kill confirmed.
Enemy contact. Target's inside. Target down. Reloading. Target's inside. Contact with enemy.
Kill confirmed.
You might not have any insulation at all. What happens is up
Enemy contact.
Your walls and attics for low is $99.
Target's inside. Enemy contact.
Online.
Target's inside. Enemy contact. Target down.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Target's inside. Contact with enemy.
Recon standing by. Recon standing by.
Enemy contact. Target's inside. Tango down. Back up. Enemy inside.
Online.
Target's inside. Enemy down. Enemy contact.
Recon for deployment.
Contact with enemy. Tango down. Enemy contact. Contact with enemy.
Online.
Target's inside. Enemy contact. Headshot.
Bring it up, squad.
Target's inside. Enemy down. Contact with enemy. Enemy contact.
Recon standing by. UAV online.
No love for felines. Forward, Baby White tells us he's a dog person anyway. He's allergic to cats.
Contact. Headshot. Contact with enemy.
Kill confirmed.
All by double digits.
Enemy contact.
You're losing this fight.
Get down.
We couldn't get the guys to talk about what they do to make it. They say they don't belong.
Contact with enemy. Enemy contact. Contact with enemy.
So I mean, seeing that most of our home games are sold out, we had all the fans and yesterday. It just means a lot that Houston sees our professional.
What's happening again?
You know, it's kind of hard. You got to block out the noise, but still, you know that you kind of got the attention right now.
U of H and Villanova have not met in the NCAA tournament since 1983. That season, the Cougs
Oh,
for the national title.
forgot about this one.
U of H is trying to make it to back-to-back Final Fours. One member of this Cougs squad
Stupid.
was not with the team last year, but he too is trying to make it back to the Final Four. We'll get that story for you when we join you in Eyewitness News at 10. For now, we're live in San Antonio. I am Adam Winkler. I am a dog person. And we'll send it back to you.
All right, Adam. Exciting time for Cougar fans. The University of Houston is hosting its official watch party tomorrow. It's along Avenida de las Americas in front of the GRB. It starts at 5 p.m. and the event is free, but you are urged to register for that free watch party. You can get tickets at UHCougars.com.
Good to see the whole city getting in on the action here. Now, we also want to share some interesting statistics from our sister network, ESPN. So, their updated college basketball power index now gives Houston Cougars a 65% chance to reach the final.
The situation continues to be very dire here and uncertain.
Stay with MSNBC.
visit to Poland comes as the devastation facing civilians inside Ukraine continues to mount. Officials say the northern city of Chernihiv has been cut off, surrounded by Russian forces. Its mayor released a video of him driving through the city where Russian shelling destroyed a bridge linking it to the capital, Kyiv. Alex Crawford, Sky News reports from inside Chernihiv.
One paramedic asks us for help. He's human, and he tells us the bridge crossing point where he was waiting to help casualties has been shelled 15 minutes earlier. Now he is wounded. I went there all on my own, Yuri tells us. And I saw destroyed cars, destroyed civilian cars. They were all burned out. They were completely destroyed. And there was one dead civilian with his bags. He leaves to try to get to a hospital with this parting message for the world.
Our country needs your help. Good luck.
Residents said they fear Chernihiv will suffer the same fate as Mariupol, the besieged southern city still surrounded by Russian troops. One high-profile police commander there offered to hand himself over to the Russians in exchange for letting children out of the city. While new video showed civilians inside a drama theater used as a bomb shelter, attacked by a Russian airstrike last week. Ukrainian officials say 300 people were killed in what is being called the most egregious individual war crime by Russia so far. Satellite images showed Ukrainians had written the words children in Russian outside the building in huge letters to try to protect the people sheltering there. More than 100,000 people remain trapped in Mariupol. One resident now safely in Lviv provided NBC News with a moment that she herself
Kill confirmed.
Target's inside! Headshot! Enemy contact! Contact with enemy!
Standing by. Repeat, standing by. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Shotgun gunner is ready to deploy.
Target's inside! Enemy contact!
Kill confirmed.
Target down! Contact with enemy! Target down! Contact with enemy!
Online.
In the last sort of 48 to 72 hours.
Target's inside! Enemy down! Enemy contact! Reloading!
Ukrainian forces have
Online.
Contact with enemy!
Sentry gun deployed.
is actually going That is the Ukrainian government assessment, not an independent assessment. Sort of somewhere between 7,000 and 14,000, no matter how you slice it. For wounded. Is what you're
Fuck.
punishment of civilians. So it's almost as though the Ukrainian army is fighting the Russian army. The Russian army is
inside!
Enemy down! Again, we're hearing
Target's inside! Target down!
Kill confirmed. That's empty. Enemy position spotted. UAV standby. Keep on them. Watch this one. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. UAV online.
very much trouble.
Target's inside!
A Mariupol city council member, and you know the pictures that you're looking at look like
from Mariupol. I know the streets, this building. I know my friends live. It's terrible to see this video, and it's continuous. The people who get out from the city of the last days, they telling the terrible stories, and it's like scars in their hearts and minds for all lifetime. From the last data, I know that about minimum 100,000 people stay in Mariupol. A lot of people get out, but it's not enough, because a lot of children, a lot of pregnant women stay in Mariupol. Russians make some points of humanitarian help, so they call it. But they use it for the propaganda TV. They show how they liberate Mariupol. But this liberation is all about ruins. It's all about stop the peaceful life of prosperous city. So it's unbelievable. All who can get out before they really happy they can get out, but now they understand that they're homeless, and it's another pain for all of us to. We cannot before we stop this war. We can't return to our city and build it from the scratch.
We've also heard these reports of Russians essentially kidnapping Ukrainians and taking them inside Russia. Are you hearing those things, and what are you hearing, anything are you hearing of these people once they've been taken inside Russia?
It's a different situation. Some people's willing to go out of the city anyway, because they really don't want to go to Russia. But when they have only choice to get out from the bombing, you understand, they're not pro-Russians, but they
have to get headshots to kill 30 enemies while hip firing.
So Russians use this and show the picture that a lot of people go out from the Mariupol, not to Ukrainian side, but for the Russian side. But it's not true. It's not their true will. And I say we have a lot more casualties. If in the near time Ukraine don't get a lot of help, not only defensive systems, but jet planes in 2029, which Poland can afford for us. And we need a lot of long-range anti-air systems like C-400 to help to blockade city, because we can't get out all of the people. These people can be the next victims of the Russian terrorist war.
Under 40 million people, you can't take everyone out. President Biden is going to meet with refugees for in Poland. To do that, he's also going to give this major speech in Warsaw. What do you want to hear him say?
I understand from one side President Biden and all others European politicians, they really care about their people in their countries, and they don't want to take direct part in World War III, which really started already. But if they, you can't make an how would say, you can't avoid it. It's not about Putin start some direct war with US or with EU only if we get these planes. When he decided, he do it anyway. If you give us plane or you don't give us plane. So it's not a question. It's a question about how many people's lives we can keep. So if this help which we get the next days, if we get it earlier, it's less people's lives we lose.
Indeed. Everyone who's watching right now, Mariupol City Council member Mike Seymour, and thank you so much. God bless you. And cheers. Up next. When it comes to his wife's role in the
2020 election,
what Did Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas know? And when did he know it? We'll be right back.
How gentle is close.
So this gives 50 rounds.
Closest is so gentle that a breeze whispers its name. Closest is so gentle that kindness has gotten jealous. Closest. It's highly effective and pleasantly gentle, with a fresh, clean taste that never burns or stings. Closest. So gentle that others have fallen for it. Closest. The gentlest oral care ever.
I'm always shopping at Royal. They drop over 10,000 new arrivals every day.
Gucci, Rolex,
Prada,
Louis Vuitton,
Hermes, Cartier, Tiffany.
Up to 90% off resale. Endless luxury. The Real Real. Shop now and get 20% off at therealreal.com. Terms apply.
Selling a home is expensive and stressful. So we set out to create a better home selling experience with a network of the most successful real estate agents in America that'll sell your home for as little as a 2% commission.
The icing on the cake with the Ideal Agent was that we saved $12,000 in commission.
We would definitely use Ideal Agent again. The whole process was so positive to us.
Excellent service.
Getting right to the point, hiring an Ideal Agent, I wish we would have done that sooner. And we would have saved 6 months of time and mortgage payments that would probably never happen if we had just gone with it first.
They were so stress-free. The whole process was amazing. We have exactly where to go.
We certainly recommend Ideal Agent out to all of our family, all of our friends. It's just a great experience.
We are not a discount brokerage. These are top local agents that'll get you the best results.
This is an urgent appeal from UNHCR, the UN Refugee Agency. As conflict and tragedy strike Ukraine, the world is watching and worrying, desperate to save their lives and protect loved ones. Some have fled within their country, while others have sought safety across borders. Most are and a heart-breaking amount of children are arriving in neighboring countries alone. Please go on and hear what you need to do.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
So am I. Because I'm the best friend of pneumonia. I'm asking about Prevnar 20 because there's a chance of a pop-up pneumonia in the hospital. If you are eligible to certain complications like COPD, asthma, or diabetes, you may be at an increased risk of pop-up pneumonia. Prevnar 20 is approved in adults to help prevent infections and experience the bacteria that cause pneumonia. Just dose. Don't get Prevnar 20. Has severe allergic reaction to the vaccine and adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects were pain and swelling at the injection site, muscle pain, fatigue, headache, and joint pain.
I want to be able to keep my plans.
That's why I chose to get vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
Because just one dose can help protect me from pneumococcal pneumonia.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20 today.
We've been watching history unfold. Let's go deeper on this.
This is make or break.
Is having an effect on our daily lives.
There are 2 new developments to talk about. Here are 5 things you need to know.
This is the big picture.
We have fun to talk about.
HEB has been proud to work with Texas growers because honestly, there's no taste like home. That's why we created our Texas Roots brand, which supports farmers and brings fresh, local produce to you faster. Whether it's strawberries from Poteet, greens and onions from the Rio Grande Valley, or dozens of other grapes grown around the state, we bring the best of Texas farms to Texas tables. Texas Roots, another reason why at my HEB, here, everything's better.
Jimmy Thomas has been a steadfast advocate and defender of her husband. husband, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, since his contentious confirmation hearing in 1991, when he faced credible allegations of sexual harassment of Anita Hill and other women. She's also been a fierce and vocal advocate for conservative issues that often land in the lap of her husband. In fact, no spouse of a sitting justice has ever been as openly politically active as Ginny Thomas. The bombshell revelation from the Washington Post and CBS that she sent 29 text messages to Donald Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows, promoting QAnon conspiracy theories to justify overturning the 2020 election, has now cast yet another shadow over Thomas and the supposed impartiality that links to a spouse on the bench. Weirdly, Ginny Thomas isn't Justice Thomas's only connection to January 6th. His former law clerk, John Eastman, was responsible for providing the former president with a dubious legal justification to steal the election. All of it just makes you go, But I think former news anchor Dan Rather put it best when he tweeted, "What does Clarence Thomas know, and when did he know it?" Interestingly enough, back in March, Mrs. Thomas sat down with the Washington Free Beacon, almost said that she knew something was coming, and admitted that she went to the Stop the Steal rally at the Eclipse on January 6th, but she left because it was too cold. She denied that her attendance created any conflict of interest, telling the Examiner, like so many married couples, we share many of the same ideal principles.